live? I hope I'm live. Things look off and wrong, and I'm not sure exactly why. I can guess why, but yeah, things just don't look right. Yeah, no, that looks all okay. I don't know, maybe it's just too much load on my PC. I hope it's not too much load on my PC at the moment. Right. Today's plan is... oh yeah, the Chiori quest. Chiori chapter 1, which I have to begin. But before I begin that, something else I need to take care of. And that is one, I should be a lot more alert on the viewers in chat. Yeah, sorry for last time. That wasn't very fruity of me. And the second thing is, oh yeah, there was a feature they sort of added, if I remember. Training guide, yeah, there you go. And, oh, okay. So this is like, oh, okay, so they're doing like a review of all the characters I have. That's nice. So if there is a relatively well-made character like Yula, yep. Formidable, Planet is formidable, Nahida, I'll hate them. Hazel artifacts. Okay. I think maybe I need to check Hazel artifacts first, just to see if one of them is not like 5-star or something. Oh, yeah, not 5-star, I meant level up to level 10. And I don't have any evidence.
Wonderful.
Okay, first, of course,
perfect job.
Yeah, so today's episode, first bit I need to do, and that is test run. So, Chiori in the end, okay? Let's do the boring ones first. Oh, I do have a viewer and a like. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. There you go.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Yep. I still don't get why she has those dialogues. They're really weird. Well, not weird, like creepy. And there's a minor difference. Yeah, and okay. Other trial stages. Yunjin skill deals deal damage. Yunjin is a character which I'm fairly certain I had 4-star or 5-star. Like it was very high consolation, relatively. Yeah. Let's see.
Steady as stone. Blood fly. Break a leg. Time to clean up.
Geo characters not really into Geo characters. I mean, you know, I did build the Navia, but that was just like a one-off thing for the event. Which, of course, I failed miserably in that. So. Okay.
As a dutiful maid would. Steady as stone.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
What else is there? Who do I... Oh, come on. Let's see. I forgot. Guru. Who is I like Guru the character. I think he's fine. Oh, hang on. In one of my quote unquote promotional stuff. Oh wait. Right.
Off we go.
Come on.
Give up. Submit. Time to clean up.
Yep. Okay.
Charge! Everyone on me!
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Oh, another viewer. Yay, finally. Alright. Just going through the characters and oh yeah. Ito is another Geo character. I'm not really into Geo characters, but his playstyle is pretty much Bunga Bunga in a sense. Well, you know. Like you just hit and that sort of adds up more hits and yeah, that's how it is in its entirety for some reason. And it just changes his claymore to be a different
Can't catch me.
Oh yeah.
Let's light it up.
Who wants some of this?
Yep. Oh.
Hey, that wasn't really. Pull in.
Don't waste my time. Everybody stand back.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Coming through.
There you go. That's it. Up. This damage. Oh wow.
Advance! Everyone on me!
I'm going in. Give up. Your life is
It's showtime!
It felt premature. Oh, right, now, the new character, Chiori. I have not tried this yet. At all. So, this would be very, very interesting. Okay, for a short time, one of her effects, tap her elemental skill to cause the next character to take field. Okay. So, the next character in this case is Ningguang. Interesting. So, first, yeah, let's do her normal attacks. Oh, okay, she does twin swords each time. That's cool. Hang on, let me look that up. Yep, twin swords each time. Interesting. And yeah, she scales on defense and attack, but mostly defense. Well, more on defense. And here's her charge attack. Her skill, oh, okay, I think I realized the logic here. Chiori is a really good Dendro support, right? So, right. Okay, that released this automaton, which is nice. So that was one way. If I do like a quick release instead of a hold, it's a dash. It's a dash, like I'll hit them into chain. Interesting. And once more, I want to try the double tap. Yep. Very interesting.
Don't waste
And
my time.
if I hold this, whoa. Okay, that happened.
Next customer. Let's light it up. Eat this. Everybody stand back. Submit. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Yep, she seems thoughtful. But yeah, I'm not excited. Not excited. At least for her. Maybe I'll feel differently after I go through a story quest, because that has happened to me before for multiple characters. That I thought that they're okay, and then I played through their quests, and then I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want these characters. Yeah, I think that happened to me with Shanya. I think that might have happened to me with her. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong. Right, anyways, let's go do her story. As Kirara, who is one of her clients. Yeah, hang on. I'm supposed to hold it.
It seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as...
Is this really okay? I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Huh.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, what?
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today!
I think the bit before this was heteronormative propaganda, but don't take my word for it.
Is that really so shocking? Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid!
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. Come to think of it,
Aren't you pretty much an established name now?
yeah, that's not quite how it works. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh, interesting. Not how I would always look at it, but yeah, no, I do support certain brands because of the vision. But pun not intended, I guess. If you know me, you know what I mean.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought. All that complicated stuff aside.
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized.
Ooh, are you using...
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics.
Oh, Paimon gets it!
Ugh,
We're a long way from Inazuma, though.
no need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely.
Hey!
Coming through! Coming through! Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm...
Deep breaths, Kirara.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a... Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it?
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Oh, the splitting tails.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
All right. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into.
So it was a targeted hit?
My fabrics?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. Is there something else that you're keeping?
Huh?
Perhaps I need to reconsider.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. So, I kind of wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go?
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
It is a very fair and objectively accurate and correct attitude to take, in my biased opinion.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. Know that name.
Well, that's exactly...
So you both know this Uter guy?
Uther? I thought this was pronounced as Uther. Uther.
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer.
So he's...
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uther, however, just has it out for me as a designer. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square.
Wait, Chiori,
I just...
where are you going?
I don't find myself as interested in this story.
To teach someone a lesson.
Chiori!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
Oh, hang on. Yep, there you
You
go.
seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me?
Yeah, we'll take good care.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uther guy's safety.
I should, I could do like a specific story quest base. But there's, like,
Count me in!
what, who else I know is empowered? If I get Lynette, if I remember correctly, Lynnie and Lynette, as well as, hang on, let me check. We need more filters, like filter by character region or something. There you go. There it is. Chiori, hang on. Yep, alright. The characters are routines.
Let's get this interview started.
Yep. Oh, I just had a talk and then I forgot the talk. Let me see. What's happening with my... I'm having Joy-Con drift. I think that is Joy-Con drift, I'm not sure. Okay.
Is it time for a magic show?
Any chance you're on the club?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chevras, we meet again.
Well, things have been fine on my end. I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while...
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So,
Indeed it did.
I only ever hear that phrase from you.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use Chiori instead, I guess.
Thank you for choosing.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
It is a fairly pragmatic answer, I reckon.
This should be the place.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work.
Does Chiori often need your help?
It's for members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
There seems to be a net error. Hang on. Things are back. Yay.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. And in some very rare cases, I'm for... So, who got on her case?
Oh, so this is...
Huh?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book, so he's back at it, huh?
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for.
Sure.
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those...
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks.
You shouldn't have the time to animate this.
And if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Okay, maybe it's just me, or is her fist shaking a little bit? Like the art is slightly shaking a little bit? No? Okay. Yeah, no, so either they didn't have, I was gonna comment that they probably didn't have enough time to make this cutscene, but then I thought, no, maybe instead, what they didn't have time for is, like, not that they didn't have time for it, is that they probably didn't want to show, like, a more realistic, violent act.
Officer, an assault's in progress!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer.
You...
Ooh, that was shade. That was shade.
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments.
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame,
Insults and threats so bad that he just...
believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg.
You could have reported him to the guard.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for... I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that... oh, that reminds me.
What a shame.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing
Don't you think you're maxed out on...
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch...
Ooh, sorry. Yeah, that was not nice. Yeah, I think there's like Joy-Con drift, like a loose spring or something. That's just taking it a bit towards left. No? Okay, cool.
We're back.
You were gone for an awfully long time.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know...
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go...
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring...
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends. Yes, well put.
Yep.
Well, if you think it's a good idea...
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say if suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are...
Even so, I would imagine they're...
Well...
I mean, with the...
Then it's still not famous enough. My...
All of it?
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chioria branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed?
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
She's constantly throwing shade, yeah.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be...
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Oh, what is it What?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me?
Oh, so we get to try on some...
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stick.
Sounds easy enough.
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the design. If you like them, though, feel free.
Ooh, sounds great.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, traveler.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already, she's not a little kid.
Coming up. Oh, my replica of the most eye-catching outfit from the show.
Honestly, I'm just thinking that that's all for today. At least in terms of... What is there a contract? Yep. Interesting. Yeah, no, it's there's like a, if I do like a minor push in a particular direction, it's actually pushing it at left, even though I'm not pushing the joystick to the left. That's weird.
Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for completing. Add Astra.
Okay. Which reminds me, weapon of, where did you go?
Lyra's really got a lot going for
Oh, come on. What's the glitch? And I think I reckon I need 6. Yep, I need 6. Okay. I guess I can get them later. What else do I need? Right. That's fine. What's my history here? It's like it's like 6 or something. Yep. Something's definitely wrong with the sensor. No. Meow is online. Okay. What is step 2? Maybe I should check for firmware updates or, managing dead zones or something like that. Because this is... The icon drift is off-putting. Huh. Okay. Hard to show up the teams that are suited for... Okay. And how bad can this particular team be, right? Ha! This is interesting. So, like, I can just look up what weapon is preferred for different characters, and then what weapon is going to which character. Like for comparison, let's say someone like hey, all right. What does I need to do next? Whew. I'll just complete the story. No, I need to do dailies. Is there a dead zone option, I wonder? Yeah, I don't know that I can see it at the moment.
Shine down. Take flight.
A bitter pill to swallow.
My apologies.
Directed it. This is happening by default, like I don't know. I think the sensors messed up or something. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. I don't know why this is causing motion like that. I'm not even touching the joystick right now, it's just doing it by itself. Yeah, I'm having joystick drift, I reckon. That's not a good sign. Speaking of good signs.
There is no escape.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Whirling snow.
Mind the side effect.
Now you shall perish.
It's the time. Oh, quite late. Quite late indeed.
Seems like an emergency.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Useless!
Illusion shattered.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Like
3.
Shine down! Ridiculous! Coming down to art! Selection!
Give me a go!
My apologies! Yeah! Ha!
Not
Yeah! Ha!
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
There is no escape! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Illusion shattered! Born to oblivion!
Oh, there were 2 of them.
A bitter pill to swallow.
My apologies!
Mind the side effects. Ugh, this is nothing.
There is no escape!
Boring.
Whirling snow! Coming down to art! Selection! Illusion shattered! Ridiculous!
Useless.
How much do I have left? What? Funny.
There is no escape!
You'll get
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Evil conquering! Tear!
Worthless. Tear. Worthless. Useless.
My duty.
Okay. Well, there you go. I'm allowed to break one of these. It's fine. Go. Oh. And okay. Domain challenges and leyline deposits. So, how long was this been? Okay, about an hour. Let's see.
Chiori, we're here!
You're here.
Wait, has Kirara...
Yep, with the special patrol.
Did everything go all right on...
I believe so. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself. They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara.
Sounds like Navia...
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends.
And the Geovision helps each other, so.
Navia has a certain resilience about her. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand.
It's like finding the perfect...
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the...
Huh. And here Paimon...
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat. Well...
Oh yeah! Come on!
Indeed. Give me a...
Set them up!
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear...
Whoa, there sure is...
Well then, I'll leave the displays...
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Not bad. You might just have an eye for... Anyway, over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Now I know what happens if you mess it up. I mean, I didn't, but that's just me being mild OCD.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently? Your gown will be ready next week.
Oh, no, nothing. But you can keep the deposit, of course.
Don't worry about the materials. It's all right. I'm not trying to make things
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if...
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her...
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday. Judging from the look on her face, something's
Well, guess this means you'll have...
That's true.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to
Oh.
It's just, not to my liking.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations?
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that.
And I'd be happy to process.
Chiori here. I'd like...
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes?
The shade. The shade. She constantly puts so much shade.
Surely the entire population of...
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way... Please, calm down.
What?
Haven't you heard? Chiori boutique has been exposed.
And just who is it that did...
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got.
I've been transparent about my materials from... If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means...
You...
I'm off! Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. And once you're done, put up the sign.
Got it.
Chiori.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week.
If you say so.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of...
It's our accessories supplier. They...
What? No,
Yes, that's what...
And what about the models we...
I think they'll probably...
Even the suppliers believe those
Is the messengers...
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow tie?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread.
But if you take those away...
Aloth, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to this...
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too!
Thank you. In that case... For justice.
There you go. Poo-poo, poo-poo, poo-poo.
By the way, we really are just going to talk...
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
It should be fine. I'm sure.
Who is it?
Venger, we've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation.
You're right. I only subscribe...
So, these...
No, not at all.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them.
You would think that. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means...
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time.
What sort of...
A photo of...
Yesterday?
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Okay, so the unique style, okay. Yep.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion, relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori...
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be...
Yeah, he was the one who's...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still,
But that was so long ago.
in the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that
The absurdity.
I
I
mean,
don't even know
let's
which part to laugh at
list
the most.
down her clientele. We have Navia, who is, I mean, they are social workers, but they do give a lot of Goonish vibes to me, like a gang or a Goonish vibes. But yeah, I'm fairly certain they're social workers. Then there's Lenny and Lynette, who are also sort of social workers, but you know, they're part of the whole Shiznayan network of saboteurs, I guess.
well, Snow laughed. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically...
Venger, are you sure you won't?
But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning this... Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori.
You're free to wait things out, Venger.
Have you...
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what
fair enough. Then, I suppose all there's left to say is...
Understood.
So,
Without the accessories,
how could they do that?
public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. I should have...
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
There you go, Charlotte. Another of her client, if I remember correctly.
Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article?
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander.
That's great! With your help...
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite.
See, I knew she was connected.
Speaking of Miss Chiori...
She was just here.
Hang on, I need to check. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Traveler.
There's still a long road ahead.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
They expect criminals behind their customers' backs.
What is happening?
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before. Really? How was it? The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
I'm gonna do some investigation around this region. This sounds too sus.
Oh no, we've... Did you hear what all those people...
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in... It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little... extreme sometimes.
Oh, this is all tears... Wait a second.
That would only make the situation worse.
You've got a point. At last, we're back!
Miss Letitia.
Oh, you were the one who came to...
Oh, no, not at all.
So you've come...
Yeah, you probably don't know this. My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of money. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business. And we ran into major Mora problems.
But didn't Chiori say she was...
Yes. When I came, she heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
It is good. It's just... after I went home yesterday...
What a
Well, see, that he's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as...
Huh? So wait.
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your...
Huh? Well,
I think it'd go a long way.
Hey, Ayla!
Huh?
Well, we were...
Oh, I remember now. In that case, why don't we split up?
All right, sounds good.
I'll keep this close.
Chiori?
Uh-huh. How did
she did? We were just looking for you at...
I'm not the... Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning. Sorry.
All right, don't mind it.
Well, how does it feel?
This place is pretty...
Right? It's quiet and open.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself...
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate.
Whoa, Paimon...
But even as rambunctious as I was, it was as if I discovered a whole new world. My parents noticed, and they sent me to study.
You were that
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just... On top of that... I hate... Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found...
No wonder you left...
I was angry and frustrated. So...
Well, that's a great dream...
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Oh, yeah. She did mention that dream. Who would have thought? Even... Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day.
Ooh, looks like you've...
Back? It was never gone to begin with.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that up. Charlotte's already working on an article to...
I don't like duking it out in the press. I know where Uter's clothing factory is located.
Sounds good! As for Fashion Week...
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation?
But your accessory...
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do. To tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, thinking about all that, I just...
What?
The sea. Come, let's...
Chiori?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitwell? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us! These should be enough, right? Chiori will... Great! So are we gonna...
Yes, but don't forget.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessory.
You mean we have to start...
I should be able to make it.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does... Well, anyway, sleep is...
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
It is a lot more ironic to hear it when you are also supposed to be sleeping. Like I am supposed to be sleeping at the moment. Oh, okay.
All this...
What else can we...
I suppose all there's left to do is...
You got it! Wait, what...
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had to make something work, so... I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazu. If it worked back then, why not now?
But you were...
I know. That's why I refused to let it all... No need to be nervous. Of course. If anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day...
I mean, it depends on the
Just
circumstances,
this
right?
once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. Who did this? Those... Give me their names, since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see...
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera?
Oh.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a fault.
You and Chiori...
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous out...
Now, if only you'd give me the contract.
As if you'd enjoy design. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us...
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some...
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started?
Actually...
Ask away.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon?
I'm done with my interview! Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one...
Not this again.
Okay, yep, did it. Alright. Leonard can't join because... Oh, come on. This is just... You know what, I should set up Leonard over here. It just is more hilarious. That way. There you
Time
go.
for afternoon.
Over here!
A moment later and you'd have missed.
We read the article in the papers. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something...
Okay, so it's like...
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of.
I'm on squad! Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some... Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of...
But the show's in another 2 days.
Well, according to her, she wants to first be...
A two-pronged approach.
Courtesy first, confrontation.
Yeah!
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some
Alright, we're
Okay.
counting... Okay, then let's also do a sure... Oh, Paimon sure hope...
You know what? I have a thought in my head, and that is, I'm going to close the session today.
Over here!
Tomorrow would be another, the question event, thingy, so that is what I reckon I'll do tomorrow. And the day after, I will complete this. Yeah. Where's up? Yeah. Oh, I should do it. Hang on. What's the time? Oh.
This realm is... If you ever have... Hey, why'd you come find me? So today, your place has mountains and bodies of water, food and fun, and I get to hang out with you. What? It's not just the place, silly. I mean, lots of... Let's see. I like hanging out with you, and the fact that you're here with me proves that you... We have such a good relation.
There you go.
I'll admit... Oh? Plus, you don't have to keep an eye out for monsters popping out of the ground. There's no getting around these things. You also can't forget to keep your guard up in case... Whoa. What? Relax.
Oh, there you go. Those characters done. Tomorrow I'm gonna assume stuff happens back in Mondstadt, so yep. Phase and sonars. And what else do I need to check? Yep, I need to do some farming tomorrow. And that's all for today. Thank you everyone who watched for watching. See you all next time.